We'll talk about acquisitions, but let's talk about Alibaba first, because the stock jumped when she confirmed that the spinoff was going according to plan, despite these proposed changes coming from the IRS. How significant is that?
Well, it's hugely significant. I mean, a big part of that $38 billion market cap for Yahoo is investors' expectations around the Alibaba spinoff. And when the IRS earlier this year that they were changing the tax rules around it, the stock price fell. Now, Marissa said today that maybe they were kind of grandfathered in. We'll see what the IRS says, but for now, it's good news for shareholders.
Now, it's interesting, this question. We've continued to ask this question over the years. Is Yahoo a media company or a technology company? And I believe Steve Jobs is the one who originally said, look, Yahoo, you have to choose. Kevin, how satisfied were you with her answer that we can be both, and in fact, being both is a strength?
I think it can be a strength. One of the things that's really hard in the Valley is like a typical engineering mindset doesn't really understand, I think, a typical media mindset, and that's one of Yahoo's strengths. Like, they've got a lot of history there, and like the fact that that's the direction that Marissa's pushing the company in, I think, is actually good.
Now, it sounds to me, when it comes to acquisition, like Yahoo is still on the hunt. Would you agree?
Probably not for anything big. I don't think that she has the runway that she had when she joined the company 2 years ago to make big acquisitions, maybe small ones. She's certainly spending on content, though. I see that as kind of her big target right now. That NFL deal, as Stephanie Mehta pointed out in that interview, was not awarded to Yahoo by the NFL.
Right.
They paid for it.
And Marissa said, look, we really want it in. Kevin, you helped integrate AdMob when Google bought it back in the day. Marissa said something about Yahoo being a scary place. When talking about acquisition, in speaking to entrepreneurs, there were a lot of people who said, I don't want to come work at Yahoo, though she feels things have changed since then. What do you think the perception is of selling to Yahoo at this stage?
I think certainly Marissa has improved things, and she understands, like, there are three things you have to get right for acquisitions to succeed. Like, you have to have product synergy, so the thing that you're buying has to augment the things that you're trying to accomplish in your company. You have to make sure that the vision and the passion of the entrepreneur that you're bringing into the company aligns with what you want them to do inside of your big enterprise. And then you have to give them enough space to operate. You can't sort of crush them with bureaucracy, and you have to buy them a little bit of freedom. And Marissa, I think, through her experience at Google, knows all of this stuff. But that said, they bought a lot of companies, and it's hard work. So I think it makes a lot of sense for them to digest what they've swallowed, rather than trying to pile on more big acquisitions.
Yeah, we'll have to see if these acquisitions that she's made thus far stand the test of time. Okay.